What's up, guys? Do you feel that you are not getting much traction with messaging on LinkedIn? Or do you feel that because you don't have a strong network built out, that it's literally impossible to break into this dream job that you want to pursue? Well, if that's the case, then this video is for you. My name is Spencer Serenilla, and I am the recipient of a ton of help and a lot of love along the way, and I just want to give back. And I just want to share with you guys a quick video about how I was able to literally grow my network from zero contacts in investment banking to over hundreds in a matter of months. And this methodology that I created with cold emailing is something that I was able to find to great success. And I was able to even achieve a 30 to 50% response rate at some of these banks with this email template that I was able to develop. So, without further ado, I'm going to cut the fluff and let's get right into this video. Alright, so for the first step, you're going to want to open up a blank Excel workbook. And on the first sheet, you're going to make a list of companies that you want to work at. So you can list off companies like in whatever career field you want. I'm just going to make a quick list right here. And it's important also that you create a list that is pretty defined. So it would, like, obviously this is a bad example, but if you're looking to break into investment banking, you want to create a list of all the investment banks that you want to work at, or all the investment banks in general, or the tech firms you want to recruit at. And then once you create that list, then you're going to make another Excel sheet, and you're going to create these columns right here for the first name, last name, email, company, phone number, city, state, and one for notes. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're trying to create an email list right here for the contacts that you can reach out to. Now, oftentimes, and a lot of times actually, people don't check their LinkedIn messages. So you're going to want to get exposure to individuals through creative means. Now, there are people out there who manage to break their way into companies by, for example, I think some kid sent his resume attached to a box of cupcakes to Goldman Sachs recruiters. And now that's pretty cool and all, and that's creative, and definitely got him a first round interview. But unless you're looking to send out tons of boxes of cupcakes, and if you're a broke down college student, then you don't want to be spending over $1,000 on cupcakes. So this right here is a very cheap way of creating a list, but also getting some great exposure. So once you have this Excel file right here, you're then going to want to open up LinkedIn, and then on LinkedIn you're going to do a search for the company you want to work at. Let's say it's Microsoft, right? And then you click on employees, and then once you have the employees, you can then change the filters right here. So let's just say I wanted to work in Microsoft in, let's see here, where's the location? Oh, here we go. Like the greater Seattle area. Then you can just filter your results, and then once you have that, then, oh my, then you can start curating a list of people that are in the career field you want to go work at. So that could be, let's say you do a LinkedIn search and you do like Goldman Sachs investment banking. It's important also that you target a specific industry, because, for example, the technology, media, telecom group in New York is way different from the Goldman Sachs TMT group in San Francisco. Like, for example, you may be working on way more media, technology, media and telecom sort of deals in New York, but in San Francisco you're mostly working on just tech. So also the geography plays a big role as well, regarding the kinds of projects or deals you would be working on. So let's say I've narrowed it down and I want to work in corporate strategy and development at Microsoft in Seattle. So I'm going to go through and make a list right here, and I'm going to type this out, Ed Goodall, Microsoft, and he's in Seattle, Washington. And then I'll make a note, he is Corp Dev. Okay, so now you're going to go through and create a list of about 100 or 200 or so, and once you have that list, you're then going to open up a mail tester. Now, you can use any mail tester out there, but this is the one that I like to use. And what you're going to do next also is you're going to do a quick Google search for Microsoft's email format. And Google will tell you what it is. And Rocket Reach is a great resource. Now, you can pay for Rocket Reach, and they can, help you find these emails for the people for free. But if you want to save your money, then you can just use Mail Tester, which I'm going to show you here in a second. So once you have the format, you can go through and basically guess what their email is going to be. So one of the examples right here is first.last.microsoft, first last, so first name and last initial Microsoft, or it's first initial last name at Microsoft. So now we're going to go here and let's just take a quick guess right here, ed.goodall at microsoft.com, and populates that right there. Oh, and look, we can see that Ed Goodall is not a good email address. It bounced back. So let's try the next one. It was, I believe it was first initial last name at microsoft.com. Now you press verify email, and look, there we go. Now we have his email. So then you just copy this, move it into your Excel file, and you keep going down until you have about 200 or so emails. And once you have this email, then you can use this here email template. Now, I don't recommend everyone use the same exact template. Obviously, spice it up and make it your own. But honestly, this right here is a definition of clickbait for emails. And this is something that has found me great success. Like I said before, this has brought me 30 to 50% response rate at some of the investment banks that I was, looking to network with. So, this right here, I'll just simply walk you through it. So, and this will help save you a lot of time as well. So, you're going to change the first name of the individual. You're going to put their name right here. So, like, you're going to put, hi Ed, right there. Hope this email finds you well. I read that this firm advised this target on its sale to buyer as well as target on its sale to buyer. Now, the reason why we have the sentence in here is because it will literally show to the person you're reaching out to that you've done your homework. And when you've done your homework, people think, oh, this guy isn't going to waste my time. And it makes them more likely to respond to you. So that's the first part, right? This first part right here could be something in the news that you read about the company, and usually include something positive or something that you thought was interesting. And you include that in the first line as like your attention grabber. And then you tell them that reading about this led me to finding your contact via LinkedIn. And then you give your quick intro. No longer than 1 or 2 sentences. Like right here, I say, my name is Spencer Serenilla, and I'm currently interning at Columbia West Capital. They are a lower middle market investment bank in Scottsdale, Arizona this summer. I have worked on a sell side for a nutraceutical company, as well as 2 capital raises for 2 different technology companies. Now, these 2 sentences right here basically sum up my background and my experience that's relative to their career field, so they can basically get a glimpse that I mean business, and also I'm not some joke out there. Like, I know the kind of deals or projects that they're working on, and as a result, it kind of like develops some sort of seriousness about it. So once you have that, then you then say, oh, I was really impressed to learn about the transactions that your firm advised on or the projects that you worked on. And I would like to learn more about your experience at the firm, some of the transactions you enjoyed working on, and getting acquainted briefly. It would mean a lot to chat for 10 to 15 minutes over the phone if you have some time this upcoming week or next week. Please let me know what day and time works best for you in your schedule. I'm free just about any time after 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Now you can change this to adjust your schedule, but honestly, at the end of the day, you want them to think as little as possible. That you've already laid out, I am free after this time. All they have to do is respond saying, hi, great to meet you, let's do this time. And then once you receive the confirmation, you then send them a calendar invite with your phone number, or you ask for their phone number, and then you give them a call at that time. So in essence, it's something that's sweet, short, to the point, and my definition of clickbait for networking purposes. And one thing too is don't forget to change the name up here for each person as you're going through and sending out all these emails, because you will look really dumb if you were to send this to like some Karen, and that Karen was, definitely not a Jim, and their name is Karen. They would get really upset, and they may even threaten to make sure you never get an interview there. Now that's very unlikely to happen, but there are angry Karens out there, so you just gotta be careful, and make sure to change the first name, and don't forget to change the firm names and deals as well, because it'd be kind of awkward to include a deal that, I don't know, like that Goldman Sachs did, but Bank of America wasn't on that deal, so then that might be kind of awkward if they ask you about that. So at the end of the day, this right here is just a template, but you can use this to get some general ideas about what you can include in your email template. So in closing, I just wanted to say that I really, really empathize with those of you who just don't know where to start, or feel that you don't really have that strong network to begin with, because I myself didn't have a strong network at all when I was first starting out. My family are immigrants from the Philippines, and sometimes we just don't have family members that are in powerful places to get us to the places we want to. So we really have to go out there and just hustle and grind. So please don't get down on yourself if you're having some bad conversations with some people. Just keep at it. Remember, it's a numbers game. You never know what kind of personalities you mesh with the best. It's kind of random, actually. So just keep at it and just focus on the things that you can control, and that is your effort, because you are the one that can control your destiny and your path in life. Because no one is going to give you your dream job on a silver platter. It just doesn't work that way. You're going to have to go out there and get it yourself, even if it means looking like a fool in the short run. Please, if you have any questions or any concerns as you're going about this process, feel free to reach out. We'd love to answer any questions you may have. But also, if you do find some success using this methodology, please let me know. I'd love to hear about your successes and hear about the cool interactions that you may have because of this. Because honestly, you never know. You may meet some really cool people, and these people may be some lifelong friends that you will make along the way. So anyways, happy hunting, best of luck to you in your journey, and please, I truly do mean it when I say reach out if you have any questions. I'd love to help you out in any way. Oh, also, give this video a like and subscribe if you found some value in it, just so I can keep making some dope content to help you in your journey. Till next time, guys, happy hunting. See you later.